With Andy Hedlund, I'm Don Westfall, back one more time here this evening before we close out the broadcast and get ready for tomorrow night, Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. And Andy is a former Maverick, and you played in some big games. You've been in the WCHA Playoffs. This was a game from the first puck drop all the way to the end of the Mavericks never really did not control this contest. It was really never in doubt.
Absolutely, and we said it, and I think it's a good word for tonight. It was businesslike. Mavericks knew what they had to do, and they went to work, and they never deviated from their game plan the whole night.
Mavericks, they got out to a really quick start. That's always important, especially on the home ice. Everyone's a little bit nervous, but the Mavericks, as we roll into the highlights, they get a goal just barely 2 minutes into the contest as Sean Flanagan will take a feed from Foguth and Steppen right at the top of the slot, and he finds some room there with Hunter Brinker down in front of Jones providing the screen, and that shot from just inside the blue line finds the back of the net, and the Mavericks up 1-0. Flanagan, his 5th goal of the season. Mavericks would make it a 2-0 game as on the power play, Parker Toomey got his own rebound, put it right into the net. His first goal of the night, 7th of the season. Flanagan and Hunter Brinker assisting at 12:47, and that made it 2-0. Again, a power play tally of the Mavericks tonight, the only power play goal of the contest. Into the second period with that 2-0 lead, Toomey is going to get another opportunity here. Same shot he had about 30 seconds earlier, was not able to convert on that one. This one he sniped home for his 2nd of the night, 8th of the season. Nelson and Flanagan assisting at 15-15, and that was our final score of the contest. No scoring there in the third, so 3-0 for the Mavericks, out shooting the Nanooks tonight, 33-23. As we mentioned, the Mavericks 1 for 3 on the power play. The face-offs pretty even, but as we talked about with the coach, Andy, the one big statistic when it was a 2-0 game, the fact that the Nanooks go 0 for 5, they did not connect, and they had a lot of time in the zone as far as a 5-on-3 power play, but the Mavericks, as you so often see, do a great job killing off the penalty and then feed off that and get really was a big goal, making it 3-0.
Absolutely, and you saw Toomey come off the bench. He hadn't been on the kill, plenty of energy. They get a big goal out of him shortly thereafter. Other
scores in the first night of the WCHA playoffs. Everybody who should have won as far as the seeds got the win tonight. A couple of big scores there. Michigan Tech winning 6-4 over Lake Superior State. Bowling Green a 6-1 win tonight. A little bit really surprising in the disparity of that score. And then Bemidji State had been a nothing game in the first period between they and Northern Michigan, but the Beavers with 3 goals over the last 2 periods to win tonight 3-0. So every home team won tonight, and again the 3-0 score from Bemidji State also mirrors our 3-0 score here in Mankato. And as we asked the coach, and as a former player, if you're in the locker room after this one, there's really not a whole lot for the coach to talk about. As he mentioned us, of course they're going to look at the film. They're always going to find something because that's what coaches do. But if you can get the same type of effort out of your team tomorrow night, you should be through the first round and maybe looking for that upset win to come back here next weekend.
Yep, and they're going to feel good about it, but they're going to quickly move on. I mean, that's playoff hockey. They got to be happy with their effort. At the same time, they got to find that much and probably a little more because you know that Alaska's going to bring a little bit more tomorrow.
And that was going to be my final question tonight. Playing a team, when you're trying to end their season, you're going to see everything Alaska can give, and it's tough to eliminate a team in the playoffs.
And being a physical, emotional team as Alaska is, you'd expect to see even more edge tomorrow.
A little more intensity from the contest, and we'll see how the Mavericks handle that. But again, great effort from them tonight, never in doubt, workmanlike effort, all those kind of attributes. And in the end, the Mavericks out shooting the Nanooks tonight by 10, and so the Mavericks a 3-0 win tonight. They take Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. So we'll close out the broadcast. Look forward to seeing you here tomorrow night. But for tonight, Andy Hedlund and myself, Don Westfall, and the rest of the students from Bethany Lutheran College, we thank you for joining us here on Game 1 of the 2017 WCHA Playoffs. It's a hockey night in downtown Mankato and a good night for the Mavericks. They win 3-0 over Alaska. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:07 our face-off from downtown Mankato.